Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the show. No Joker. There's no clowns allowed. I'm your host, King Cass, and let's get started. Today's episode is going to be about hood codes, how to survive the ghetto. You ready? Let's go. Number one, don't go to any gas station at night in the hood. Don't be lazy. Drive a few miles away to a decent area. It's maybe not that far. It could save your life. You see in the news today, simple killings go on in the hood all the time. At the gas station. Philly, look at the two armed men that shot down that boy at the gas station with Uzis. Look how many robberies, killings happen at gas stations. Stay away, man. Is gas really worth your life? Is getting a pack of bubble gum or going to get a Black and Mild at a gas station worth your life? Stay away. During the day, try not to go, especially if you see a heavy crowd. Peep the scene out. See what's going on first before you go. Before you get out that car, you look around. See what's going on. See if you see people in a car that's just sitting there. You know? Be careful. Be smart. Number two, fellas, don't wear slippers in the hood outside, walking to the corner store, walking anywhere. I don't care if you come out and you just going to chill in front of your apartment building or in front of your house. Anything can happen at any time. You won't be able to run. You won't be able to maneuver as quick with slippers on. I see dudes all the time walking to the corner store or just walking down the street in the hood with slippers on. Come on. Put them sneakers on, man. The slippers is for the house. Slippers is for being in the crib with your girl, with your wife, with the kids. Relax your feet. You don't need to relax your feet outside. Outside is not a place to relax. Outside is a place to be cautious, to be tense, to be aware. Criminals see you with slippers on, trust me, they take advantage all the time. You can't run, you can't move as fast as you could if you had sneakers on. So take those chicladas off, man. You know what I mean? Put some sneakers on. Number three, always slow down at an intersection. Even if there's no stop sign in the hood. It could be a stolen car that fly past. Anything can happen in the hood. Slow down. Drunk driver, wherever you are. I even slow down in a nice neighborhood. But in the hood, I slow down. And I make sure I look both ways before I go past that intersection. Number four, never wear a chain. Never wear anything of value outside in the hood while you on foot. Why? Who are you trying to impress? You trying to impress other poor people? Come on. Poor people impressing poor people. It's poor people robbing poor people. Most poor people rob poor people. The poor in the United States is not robbing the rich at a high rate. Poor robs the poor 99% of the time. Come on, be smart. Keep that chain in the crib. You know, it's no need to impress nobody. Impress yourself in the mirror. Or save it when you go into a nice event. Save it when you hopping into your car and you got your tinted windows and nobody really could see you, or if you go in a club with security. Or maybe you have security. Keep that chain off if you're on foot and you don't got a car. Were you trying to impress people that you rich? Especially if you don't have a car and people know you don't have a car, but you got a $5, $6, $10,000 chain on. Why do you even have a chain on if you have a car that costs that much? Unless you live in New York City, is a difference. And my New York City peoples, they know what I mean. You don't really need a car in New York City. It's so many transportation you could survive. Number 5, when you park your car, before you exit that car, you peep the scene. You just don't park your car, get out, and like, just go about your business. You park your car, you stop. Even if you have the kids in the car, you hold up, you peep the scene. Make sure you don't see people that sit in the car, or maybe somebody could be sitting, waiting on the next victim, and that victim could be you. Watch the scene. Watch other people. Criminals watch you. You have to watch the criminals in order to win. That's part of the game. Number 6, females. Always, and I repeat, always carry mace. Always carry pepper spray in your bag. They even come in pink. If you girly like that, keep pepper spray. You got makeup in there, you got fake eyelashes in there, you got pieces of weave in there, you got bubble gum in there, which some of y'all need, trust me. Keep pepper spray in your bag, or mace. It don't cost that much, and it could save your life. Because once somebody's sprayed with pepper spray, trust me, it don't matter what they have in their hand. They can't see nothing. They shooting everywhere. They swinging everywhere if they have a knife on them. They can't even run home. Police come and arrest them, put water in their eye, and they go into the bookings. So keep that pepper spray on, you ladies. Come on. They don't cost that much. You don't need that much makeup in your bag. You don't need that much lip gloss in your bag and don't have pepper spray. Number 7, females and men, if you live in a state that allows you to have a permit to carry a gun, use the law for your advantage. Take advantage of it. You know, the Floridas, the Texas, the Alabama, the Mississippis, you know, the Oklahoma. They got one of the best gun laws out here in the country. Take advantage of it. That's why they made the law, so you could protect yourself. Police can't come and save you every time. Most of the time, like New Jersey, New York, they're coming just to zip you up in that bag and send you to the morgue. So use the laws for your advantage. That's why you pay taxes, and that's why they pass the laws to protect you, not the criminal. If you have no felonies, use the law. Always carry your arms with you. Number 8, females. If you're not with a man, and I repeat, if you walk in the streets and you don't have a man and you're carrying a purse, make sure you only carry what's important. Okay? You don't need to have all type of stuff in there. You already got your makeup and your eyelashes. You don't need all your credit cards in there. Just take out one credit card. Try to leave your debit card at home. You should be using your credit card majority of the time to get those points. You know? Use the credit card. Use the credit system to build your credit. Don't use your debit card. Keep your debit card in the house. And keep 1 or 2 at a time with your ID. Number 9, if you park your car in the hood, always, and I repeat, always, even if you got the best alarm system in the world, put a wheel lock on your car. I mean, statistics show when you have a wheel lock in your car, they're not going to steal your car because they have to go through extra work. They got to worry about, disassembling the alarm and then worrying about cutting a wheel lock. No criminal wants extra work. Trust me. So, go to AutoZone. There's many stores that sell wheel locks. Go there and invest in one. They don't cost that much. The eyelashes cost more than that. Come on, ladies. Come on, fellas. The wheel lock costs less than a pair of Nikes. Some good ones for y'all bootleggers out there. Number 10. Never, and I repeat, never, ever, ever. You know that song? Never, ever, ever, never, ever, ever, never, ever, 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 ever. Never keep anything visible in your car. When you come out your car, put everything under the seat. Try not to put nothing in the trunk because people could see you coming out your car and putting valuables in your trunk. Unless you take down your back seat, if you have, a newer model car, and throw it in your trunk that way. But never keep anything visible. Put it in your glove compartment. Put it under the seat. Put it in the middle console. You're just asking for a criminal to break into your car and smash that window. Even if they don't steal the car, now you got to go through stolen goods in your car. You got to go through a police report. You got to go through getting your windows fixed. Come on. Relieve yourself of this extra stress. It's a dangerous world. This world is not perfect. Things happen. Number 11. Never go to a lounge if you don't see security. And depending on the type of club or lounge, if you see one security, don't go. Especially if it's in an urban setting, in any hood type of environment. Don't go. Save yourself the trouble. Anything can happen. Criminals know that. They peep the scene too. They look like, okay, you know what we could do? We could do some licks here. As soon as they come out the club, we're gonna catch a few people around the corner, take their chains. We're gonna do some jukes as soon as they walk into the car. They peep the scene. So you as a good citizen you gotta peep the scene too. You gotta beat them at their game. Because the same way we go to work every day as good citizens, they go to work every day as criminals. Criminals are working every day. They get up like, ugh, what's today, Tuesday? Yeah, I gotta go work. Let me go see if some idiots out there I can rob. That's what they do. Be smart. Number 11. I'm sorry. Number 12. If you go to a club or any lounge, try to stay, if you can, I know the parking's crazy, especially in New York City. Try to stay in the visibility of some type of camera. If you see a camera, try to park your car near the camera. You yourself try to stay in the visibility of a camera. You don't want to be out the range of the camera because things happen, and when they go back to the police station, when the case goes back and the police is trying to solve it, they're like, I'm sorry, Mrs. and Mr., we can't do nothing about your son or your daughter. It's going to be hard. There's no footage. Stay in the camera. I know you be on social media all day. You're taking pictures all day in the camera. So stay in the camera. Be smart. Number 13. Men, always peep the scene before talking to any female. You don't want to get yourself in a situation where you see a girl and you're like, yo, I'm about to go talk to her. And you just run up to the girl, and then next thing you know, you got some dude coming like, yo, fam. Hey, yo, fam, that's my girl you talking to, fam. You got problems? Yo, you want smoke? You don't want to be in that situation. Stop being a little 13-year-old all horny. Peep the scene first. Make sure she's not with no guy. Especially if you're in an urban area or an urban club or urban lounge, whatever. An urban bar. The bars are the worst. Because they don't have security like that. Them corner bars, that's where things go down. Peep the scene. Number 14. Fellas, come on. Stay away from the chicken shacks. Stay away from places like New Jersey Fried Chicken or Fried Chicken Good For You or any of those, or Kennedy Fried Chicken. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all know the hood chicken spots where you want to go get 2 pieces and a biscuit for the low instead of going to KFC and Popeyes. I get it. Sometimes it's good. But try not to go, especially at nighttime. And if you do go during the day. And if you do go during the day, make sure a large crowd is not there, or y'all know the elements. You look, you see, like, you know what? Let me go around the corner real quick. Let me just chill. I'm gonna wait for them to leave. Then when they leave, you go and go get your 2-piece. Number 15. Men, oh man. Men, let me tell you. Always, and females, always tint your car, especially if you live in a state where it's legal. Tinting your car could save your life. You don't want to ride in a fishbowl and everybody see the goldfish. It's not SeaWorld. You don't want people to know how much people in your car. Most cars that's tinted don't get jacked because they don't know who's in the car. They can't see you. The reason why people get jacked is because they could see, okay, yo, it's one person in the car. Right now, he's doing a selfie. All right, bang, let's get out and go get him. Catch you off guard. Be smart. tint your car if it's legal. And sometimes if it's not legal, hey, pay that $30 ticket. Call it a day. Number 17. Never, ever, never, ever pull side by side at a stoplight to another car. I know it may sound crazy. I know to a lot of people, the normal minds, they're like, what is he talking about? Don't pull up to a car side by side. Especially if you see, some suspicious characters in there. We all judge. You gotta be judgmental. That's how you survive. Always pull behind the bumper. So this is the car. Never pull like this. Always stay like this. So if anything happened, they jump out the car, you could see them jumping out and you could speed off and run them right over. Or you don't want to stay side by side, especially a lot of times in the hood, because if you don't have tints, you could be in a stare contest with the next person in the car. What you looking at, son? And that stare contest could cause trouble. Dudes feel violated, or maybe you could be riding, blasting your music like summer, summer, summertime, summertime, and then you pull up, and there is a baddie in the passenger seat, but it's a dude right next to her, and you staring, you like, what up? What up? That could cause drama. Next thing you know, you getting into a shootout at the stoplight. Be smart. Don't pull side by side. Stay at the rear bumper. Number 18. Never, ever get pissy drunk at a club. You get tipsy, yeah, we all get tipsy sometimes. But, shout out to Chingy. But, never get drunk, especially, and I repeat, especially if you with less than 5 people. Because at least if you have more than 5 people around you, they can help you. They can help. Maybe you may be drunk and you stepping on people's shoes in the club, or you bumping into people because you're drunk. Those people that's with you could help you, like, nah, chill. Nah, chill, fam. He just drunk. And dudes be like, all right, because they see a squad, so they're like, okay, all right, it's cool. So I repeat, never get pissy drunk. This is for number 18. Never get pissy drunk if you with less than 5 people at any bar, any club, or any lounge. Know your tolerance. That's all. Number 19. Men, always, if you from the hood, always keep your head up. It shows dominance. It shows that you have things going for yourself, as far as you know how to stand up for yourself. Always keep your head up and never stare down another man that you don't know. You could look and look away. Keep it moving. But you make sure you keep that peripheral vision going. That's why God gave us these eyes with these peripherals. It's for you to see who's on the side with you, looking at you without really staring. Like, don't get in a stare contest with nobody. It's not worth it. You know your manhood. If you're a man, you know who you are. Don't need to stare nobody down. I mean, unless you on the other side of the tracks. And I mean, I don't judge, but I don't go out to stare at men, to impress men. I go to stare at females and impress females when I can. I try not to, but you know, it is what it is. Number 20. If you go shopping in any downtown area, always, and I repeat, matter of fact, I'm going to change that. Never have more than one bag. Never have more than one bag. And if you do have more than one bag, make sure your car is parked right in front of the store. So you can have all your bags and you put them right in your car and you get to going. You don't want to walk around any downtown urban area, especially in areas where the crime rate is high. Not all crime rate is high in a lot of downtown areas in the country. Some downtown areas are, super suburban, But a lot of downtown areas where people like to shop in these urban cities is high in crime. Don't walk around with 10, 15 bags. Don't do it. You asking for trouble. Number 21. When you drive in the hood, always, and I repeat, always, look at the rearview mirror constantly. You never know who's behind you. And the rearview mirror is like having eyes in the back of your head. You can always see what's coming before it happens. Love that rearview mirror. Clean it every day. Make sure it stays shiny. Make sure you love that rearview mirror the same way you love the cell phone when you're taking social media pictures. Jeez. Lessons. You don't gotta listen, but I recommend that you do. Number 22. When you walk around the hood, I repeat, never, ever keep your hands out your pocket. Don't walk around the hood like, come on, you're not Mr. Neighbor. You're not Mr. Neighborhood. It's not a friendly place in the hood. It's just not. Always keep your hands in your pocket. If you got a hoodie, you keep it in the hoodie pocket. You want to make dudes know, like, okay, you know what? You want people to think twice. Like, dang, should we get him, or should we not get him? Oh, nah, let's leave him alone. He look like he got something on him. Even if you don't have nothing on you, act like you have something on you. It could save your life. Most criminals are punks. They're scared. That's why they get in these gangs, and it's 5, 10 of them. They need to pump each other up, So make sure you pretend that you have something on you, because they don't want to get shot. That's why a lot of these southern states where, people arm themselves, and legally the law allows them to, the criminal, a lot of times they end up the victim. They don't want to get killed while doing a robbery. They just want to do a robbery and go live their life, their criminal lifestyle. Criminals will take advantage. Number 23. Always look through your peripheral vision. Always. Especially when you're in the hood or any urban area with the high crime rate. The peripheral vision could save your life. You always want to make sure you see things coming before it comes to you. Criminals are always watching. They watching you. You just gotta make sure you watch them at the same time. So you could see it coming, and they want to be criminals. You get into your criminal mood legally. That's it. Number 24. Never let somebody stand behind you in any club, lounge, in an urban area, especially when they look suspicious. You move to the side. You move to the side. You gotta do the cha-cha dance on their ass. Because you don't want nobody to stand behind you. It's just not a safe position to be. Especially when you're in an urban area. Especially when you're in a club or a lounge that don't have security. Dudes could do anything, you know? Stick you up, hit you in the back of the head. Anything can happen. That's number 24. That's important. Number 25. If you have beef with anybody, I don't care if it's in the hood, suburban area, because a lot of these suburban areas, a lot of dudes act like they in the hood. Always, if you don't have any felonies, always have on a bulletproof vest. It's legal in most states if you don't know. You can have a bulletproof vest in New York and New Jersey and a lot of states, and you could get stopped by police and there's nothing they could do about it. You know why? Because it's legal. Only, and I repeat, only if you don't have a felony on record. Number 26. Never ever talk back to police. Everything gets settled in court. The police is not the judge. Don't argue with police. You're not gonna win. You wait till you go to court to win. Especially if you're in the wrong. Why you argue with the police if you're in the wrong? You're in the wrong. Don't argue with police. The judge will see you. Everybody get a date. You don't want a situation to escalate. Escalate. And that could be your last day, because police, that's a job, man. They scared too. You know, they fighting crime all day. It's a hard job. They don't know you. You argue with police, you got your hands going all over the place. You like, what officer? You go like this, you know, anything can happen. It's a job. Think about it. If you was an officer and you out there dealing with hundreds of strangers all day, and you witness murders and crime and all type of stuff all day, you don't know who's the good guy. You don't know who's the criminal. Come on, think about it. Be smart. Number 27. This is for criminals. If you are part of the criminal enterprise in 2022, which I think is so stupid. I think it's literally dumb to be a criminal in 2022. There's so many ways to make money. You got TikTok, you got Facebook, you got you got so much. You got YouTube, you got Instagram. There's so many ways to make money. You know, you can make your own clothing with some little, go to a little shop like, yo, I got this design, this hat. So many ways to make money. This is not the 80s. Being a criminal nowadays is the easiest way to becoming a slave. That's what prison is. That's why they give you a number. What do you think? You think the number is a number that they make up for fun? Just to make fun of you? Prisoner 1, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. Nah. It's not to make fun of you. That's a number. That's a stamp. That's what the slaves had. They stamp you. You're a slave. You're the owner. The state owns you. You're state property. Okay? Don't become a slave, man. Stay free. It's better. You eat when you want. You can have much girlfriends as you want. You go party as much as you want. Why would you want to live with dudes for 10, 3, 4, 50 years? You know, some dudes gotta live with dudes their whole life. You like guys? If you do, there's nothing wrong with that. That's your business. I don't judge. But all I'm saying is, I don't want to live with dudes. I don't even want to live with a dude for a day. Imagine if I have to live with a dude with guys for 10, 15, 20, 30 years or more. Really want to live with men? Me as a straight guy? It's not what I'm into. But if you into that, nothing wrong with that. I'm telling you. That's your prerogative. Shout out to Bobby Brown. Let me tell you. Yeah. Never do crime with anybody else if you want to partake in a criminal activity. 90% of cases get pled out. People go for pleas. They don't really go to trial. That's how the criminal justice system stay lucrative. If 90% of people go to trial, the system will fall. It'll be too much money, too much taxpayers' money. You know, they won't be able to get the judges won't be able to get their mansions. You know, it'll fall. Trust me. They get pled out. And how they get pled out? Most of the time, the person that you're doing the crime with tells on you. Nobody want to serve 30, 40, 50 years. If they could just tell on you, your partner in crime don't care about you. I don't care how many hand linguos y'all do together. I don't care how many, Italian kisses on the cheek y'all give each other. I don't care how many times y'all call each other brother. It's not your brother. You're criminals. Criminals protect themselves. I don't know when people gonna learn. Number 28. Never blast music in your car, especially if you're in the ghetto area. It brings attention to you. And especially if you have a high luxury car. You don't want to blast your music in your car. Trust me. And if you do want to just do whatever you want in your car, blast your music, drive around the hood with the top down, get it bulletproof if you go afford it. If you go afford $100,000 chains, if you go afford spending $50,000 at the strip club, or going to the club and spending 15, $10,000, you know, 20K at the club on bottles, you can afford to get your car bulletproof. Okay? Be smart. Number 29. Never, I repeat, never sit in the car anywhere in any urban area for more than a minute. If you're waiting on somebody, don't keep that car idle. Drive around the block until they ready. You tell them like, yo, tell me when you're ready. Yo, text like, yo, I'm gonna come back when you outside. You don't want to sit in the car. Criminals are always watching. They're on their job. They don't have a real job. So you are their job. You don't get it? Don't sit in the car. Be smart. Number 30. This one is one of the most important ones. Don't become a gang member. Being a gang member is the quickest way to die. If you do anything wrong, the leader of the gang, one snap of his finger, he could say, yo, you want to move up in rank, little homie? Yo, take your boy out. Or maybe he don't know you, like, yo, take him out. He did this. He did that. I ain't like what he did. I ain't like how he looked at me. He tried to challenge me. Take him out. I'll move you up in rank, homie. And you could be taken away from your family just like that. So don't become a gang member. It's not cool. It's cool to be solo. I like being solo. I don't gotta impress nobody. I don't gotta talk to nobody unless I'm with a female. Talking all day. Having our own fun. Don't be a gang member. There was a time that the loner, everybody was scared of. Everybody. It was always that dude in the hood that he did criminal activity, but he did it on his own. So when you walk through the block, you always got the young heads, the older heads going, yo, don't mess with him. Yo, don't mess with him. Yo, he don't talk to nobody. He don't mess with nobody. He be out here doing all type of stuff. He come outside at 1 in the morning, and that's when he get to work. Don't mess with him. It's dudes that form gangs because of the loner. It's dudes that, the scared dudes, they formed and made up a gang just to protect themselves from the real dude. The real dude that was the loner. Don't join a gang. It's not really tough. It's just not. Don't do it to yourself. There's only a few that's really real in a gang. It's 0.02%. And 9 times out of 10, you're not the tough one in the gang, the real tough one. You're just acting because your homeboys around you. The things you do in the gang, most dudes would never do by themselves. And that's a fact. Trust me. Number 31. Last but not least. When you're away from the hood, especially if you're not from the hood, Don't go to the hood. That's what music videos are for. That's what movies are for. If you're not from the hood, stay out the hood. The hood is not a fun place. I had fun in the hood as a little kid growing up, because you're a little kid. We had the fire hydrant, we playing manhunt, we chasing the girls, we bothering the girls while they play jump rope. The hood was fun as a little kid, but when you get older, when you become an older person and you're not from the hood, why do you want to go to the hood? To see what? It's not a zoo. Stay out the hood. It's not Funko. It's not a video game. Grand Theft Auto is a video game. Things that happen to you in the hood is real life. It's real blood. Stay away from the hood. Go watch the hood movies. That's what they for. That's why they call hood movies. That's why there's a hood movie section. Stay away from the hood. And that's the last of the hood codes. How to survive the hood. Please, for y'all out there, watch this video 10, 15, 30, 40 times if you can, so it could sink into your head. If you're a little slow, just keep watching it non-stop. Thank y'all for watching. This is King Cass, and this is No Joker. Thank y'all for all my viewers. Thank you for keep clicking that like button. I appreciate it. Thank you for the comments. I read all the comments. It's a lot of comments coming every day, and I'm reading them. A lot of people say I'm the next big one. I mean, I'm just trying to just elevate my peoples and elevate all peoples. Elevate myself at the same time. It's all about elevation. We all trying to rise up. Don't rise, don't put yourself down doing stupid things. Thank y'all for watching. Stay tuned to the next.